Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock Fred.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These 5 are the only protection we have.
The best part of the show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Pat's weekly farts.
Breaking news. It's very outside of the box.
Nailed it.
I love Friday. Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares.
Shatteredcast.
A to B.
Shatteredcast Uncut? Is that you? Shatteredcast
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shatteredcast Uncut.
Complete fuckers. Podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shatteredcast Uncut, episode 334, or as Sencho Barbosa would say, 334. I'm your host, Oscar Alonzo, and Planet X Cosmos is still on my desk because it's awesome. Joining me tonight, of course, are two of the Furious Four. Robert couldn't be here tonight. Coming up first, the Bat. He has been absent the last month. He's your favorite cuddle buddy of mine. He is also, believe it or not, a warlock in some circles. One and only Greg for Mercy.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, it's right in the fields,
And of
Greg.
course, coming up right behind Greg, Robin is back going, it's okay, you got this, cast that spell. He's everyone's favorite engineer, as well as the engineer of Earth's destruction for the last 334 years. The one, the only Mr. T2RX6, Justin.
Hello, everybody. You know, I was doing some thinking today. I was like, maybe if I went out of my way and I bought an AT&T cell phone and then I called customer service just to complain about it and want to switch my plans, and I just kept doing it over and over on the date of our shows, maybe we could have Matt on for a few minutes.
Well,
I was just thinking about it.
You would have to threaten to cancel your service. Matthew works retention.
That's okay. I can do that. I'll be like, listen, I've had this phone for a month and I hate it. I want to cancel it. And I'll be like, okay, well, let me pass you through. So.
I wasn't sure about this phone, but when the salesman sacrificed that goat over my contract on the iPad, I knew then and there I had to sign up.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Some may call it crazy, but I feel like I just want Matt on our show, you know? Just a little Hail Hasbro. So.
Hell yeah. Hail fucking Hasbro. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
But he doesn't listen, so it's okay. Because he never mentions the show in our chats. He's a bully. But speaking of which, we got my favorite part of the show is, did anybody get anything? And you're going to go first, Greggy, because you haven't been on here in a month. You've been a busy man, and you are a year older now. Yay!
Yeah.
And at least your wife took you out to eat sushi. It'd be like pulling teeth to get mine to even suggest that.
She actually brought home sushi.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
That's
because it's you know, things are hot and heavy here in Ohio.
Yeah.
Bunch of motherfuckers coughing on each other and shit.
Yeah. Shout out to TikTok again for the "Wash Your Hands" song. So what'd you get, man? The time you've been gone?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Advance much. I finally got my oversized Black Mamba Grimblock.
Nice.
Actually, I got a bunch of Black Mamba stuff. I got the MPM first movie, Revenge of the Fallen Prime. I got the Black Mamba. I got the Dark of the Moon version too, with the 6-pack and like some other changes to it. So I got my primes sorted. And I got Challengers. So my movie primes are sorted. I got Peru Kill. I got Fans Toys Iceman. I also got Fans Toys Iceman's leg. I'm just trying to figure out
the replacement that quick?
Oh no! I'm just trying to figure out how to combine the leg that came in the package with the figure that came in the package.
Oh jeez.
No, that leg was completely just fucked. So he's like just sitting there. I was super bummed about that too. Of all the shit I got that day, because I got a few things that day, and that's what I was sad about.
Where is it broken? Is it because of the screws that are too short, or like what happened exactly?
Oh no, it just got jammed in the fucking package. I guess I don't know, and broken like when they packed it.
Interesting.
Yeah, the nose cone was jammed up and then shoved through the styrofoam. So there's a hole and then a trench. And yeah, like the whole hip pad, the whole hip, like the piece that goes from one ratchet to the hip, like where it connects into the body, it was just fucking broken.
Wow.
It was just, it was just like they shoved the cone up into the styrofoam and then just fucking punched that shit as hard as they could 3 times to like pound it down into the box, and then they box it up and put it in the shipping down.
I swear,
the shipping center.
Somebody there has like some kind of like Greg sense. Like they just know that you're ordering, and they're like, "Okay, where's the reject line?"
I'm not the only one that's had
bad one.
I'm not the only one that's had issues with it.
Yeah.
Some people's got fingers that don't work. I've seen a few broken legs.
Yeah, I've heard a couple things going on with people. It's a shame. So I don't know. Fans Toys, like I love them, but like they definitely, whoever is actually those QC stamps is lacking a little bit, you know. So,
but they said they get me apart in 4 to 6 weeks or some shit like that. So
yeah, I have similar things coming from them. Different toy. So, but yeah, they're like, we can't get it by airmail. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Just tell me it's on the way, and I'll stop bothering you. So.
Oh, and on that same note, I got the screw for Warpath's leg. I haven't replaced that yet.
Yeah, I need to do that too. That's for his weak knee, right? Like the one knee that just kind of wobbles around.
Wobbles,
so,
yeah.
And
I'm not done yet. I got
keep going, please.
More.
Another Black Mamba oversized Jetfire. Which I just picked it up because a certain Transformers retailer. Oh no, he's got them on his site, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Haiti hit me up. I was like, "Hey, I'm getting these in." No, I was like, "Yeah, fine, I'll take one." And
is it the movie Jetfire?
Yeah, and it combines with the regular MPM Prime mold, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it comes with like adapter pieces to connect it, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And then I'll really have all my Optimus Primes sorted. I'll have a representation of almost every one at that point. I just need to get that I give a shit about, like that I actually watch. Like I don't really care about getting like all the Armada trilogy ones or all the Unicron trilogy ones. Let's see what else. And I got some other. I got Figure Arts I got the Figure Arts Mandalorian today.
Yay!
I got a shoulder upgrade kit for Fans Toys Hoodlum that gives him a little bit more mobility. I mean, it's fine. It's okay. It's not as drastic as I hoped it would be, but you can definitely tell the difference. So that was 3D printed from a guy on TFW. And goes by the handle Pesley.
Shit. Bottom is getting some love up in this motherfucker.
What else did I get? I'm sure there's something else. But I guess that's all I can think of right now. I was supposed to have something else. I was actually supposed to have my birthday gift today, and then FedEx was like, you'll get it tomorrow while you're at work. So that'll be for next week.
Okay, right on.
So,
that's it?
I'm sure. Yeah, there was probably some other stuff too, but it's been a while since it's been on. But
well, you've been busy, so that's totally understandable. I'm glad you're able to share it with us. I'm very jealous of your haul. A lot of Black Mamba stuff.
Well, they're pretty inexpensive, and
you got that big Grimlock,
they're
right?
huge. Yeah, they're all big boys now. And then that Shockwave is even bigger than the Shockwave's as big as the Grimlock, I think. Damn. Which that's not Black Mamba, even though the new box style looks exactly like the new box style for Black Mamba. but they're not Black Mamba, but they're Zeus toys, even though the box looked just the fuck like the box that Jetfire came in.
Okay.
And I think that's it. I think maybe there's a couple things I'd hope would be here by now that aren't here. One of them is definitely not that King Toys Rampage to check out, and another one's definitely not 3A Optimus Prime. But anyway, or 3-0 Optimus Prime. But anyway, that's it.
Nice. Very nice. All right, good stuff. All right, Justin, what did you get? Did you get anything?
Yes, sir. So I'll start with my non-Transformers. I got the Boss Fight Studios, their next Bucky O'Hare release, which is Bruiser. Or,
nice.
Not Bruiser. Yeah, Bruiser. Yeah. I'm sorry. And he's okay. He's nice. He's a big honking piece of feels like vinyl, basically. And he's got decent articulation for what he is. He holds his gun terribly, which I don't like. But, I mean, like, he's a cool figure. Yeah, I look forward to see what they put out next. I don't think they have any new pre-orders up. I'll have to check.
And which one is Bruiser? What's the animal?
He's like the giant baboon. So, yeah, he's cool. I like him. He's nice. He looks the part, and he's, you know, it's a lot of fun. Like, I kind of wish they were kind of doing the old school Ninja Turtles too. But you know, whatever. I'll take the Bucky O'Hare because, you know, it is reminiscent of that whole Ninja Turtle time, and Bucky O'Hare is always kind of pretty cool in the same vein, I guess. So, yeah, got him, and then I finally, after many years of wanting, ended up getting my hands on a Make Toys Utopia, and he's very, very cool. I like him.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Very nice.
And that's all I got, but I'm happy with that. So shout out to the one and only Waterboy himself, who, you know, I said water sucks, and you know, I was like Hasbro is better, and he's like, that's it, I'm sending you Utopia for a really good price, and I was like, oh, okay. So.
Right on.
Yeah. What'd you get, Oscar?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. In the world of non-Transformers, I did buy 2 Fortnite figures. I bought one called Vendetta, which is just an amazing design on the character. And then one called Dire, which is a werewolf with a katana blade and a fucking combat shotgun.
Very nice. So,
you know, I'm digging them. You know, wasn't a fan of some of the McFarlane stuff they released from Fortnite. I bought a few of their figures before from GameStop. Their Omega, for example, couldn't stand up on anything because his ankles were so weak. I thought I bought a DC Classics figure. But these are actually really good, sturdy, solid units. I really like them. Also, in the realm of Transformers, I did score the Netflix Cybertron Megatron, Netflix exclusive Megatron, which isn't bad. I prefer that paint job to what the original Siege figure had. And I like the fact that he comes with his, quote, captives on the back of the box. One is Pinpoint. We all know that as Crosshairs is his partner. That's his real name. Maybe I'm confusing him with Wheeljack. I'm just saying that on purpose because I don't know my Transformers, according to some people. Some stupid Velociraptors. Dumb. Then, of course, it comes with a Lionizer. It's just repainted in orange. So, I also procured a Hot Link, which I'm going to be selling. Or not, I don't know. I haven't opened them yet and messed with them. I just have them in a box sitting on the floor. I just found him, scooped him up again at my Walmart when I got the Megatron that day. I like the fact that they're doing these random seekers, but at the end of the day, I think what Siege did with the Seeker mold made me like tap out on their jets. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know that 2-pack with Skywarp and Thundercracker is going to be a bitch to find in Target. But anyway. And then, to top it off, I did find on eBay, because I had sold this guy a while ago, but I was like, man, I kind of really miss his, like, plain simplicity. But I picked up the Power of the Primes Abominus set for, like, $50 shipped. He's just missing his weapons, and Cutthroat's missing his crest, but, you know, I got an extra one laying around here somewhere, so I'll be picking that up to switch him out. And then the granddaddy is I got my hands on Generation Toys' take on Optimus Primal, or Optimus Prime is the gorilla. Scored him for sale on, I don't want to say, it wasn't the cafe. I think it was Transformers Liberated on Facebook. Got him for about 100 shipped. Box and all, complete like new. So, really enjoy this guy. So,
very nice.
Yeah, it's a solid little piece, and he's on my desk alongside of Planet X Cosmos. What's wrong, Gregors?
No, nothing.
Why are you saying
Oh, I'm adding some more notes.
Get them taters and just eat them up.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies.
Sling Blade. And
some folks call it.
That was about it. That was a big haul. Right now, waiting on payday so I could pay off my Fan Toys hunk from the Chosen Prime. And then my Sea Cons will be paid up also, which is going to be great. And then I was thinking about what Jess has been saying about the Minerva from Fans Hobby. Put her on pre-order also.
Yeah,
she's due to drop in October, I believe. So
how much you pay? How much you pre-order for?
60, I believe it was.
Yeah, that's about not that expensive. So
yeah,
I think she'll be the inexpensive ones. I think the other ones are going to be a little higher if she does well.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to get another gen right now.
But I will tell you, I did watch a few YouTube videos, both Bobby's, and then I watched MGo's on Fans Hobby Power Double Evil, their take on Overlord. Mm-hmm. And having owned the MMC, it is definitely something I may have to be on the hunt to get my hands on, even though he's got to be kind of hard to find because he's been out for a minute.
I really
well,
like
they did a
Double
reissue.
Evil. He's nice.
A reissue of them, I think. I say people put them up for sale every once in a while.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be on the prowl looking for that. I know it's gonna cost well over $200, and that's fine. I'll just have to save up the cash before I go actually hunting around and shit. But yeah, that's about it. I got some custom fodder coming in, and so I think that's gonna be awesome. When that comes in. Oh, I also picked up the Transform Dreamwave Superion add-on set for Combiner War Superion. Friggin' works. It just works. Like, I know the Abominus set is garbage, so I'm not going to be picking that up. I'll just be picking up the Perfect Effect Hands and Feet. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to picking that. That came in. I set him up easily, and he looks great.
Nice.
Yep, so a pretty decent haul this week. Just a little heavy on the Hasbro stuff, but it is what it is. I'll be picking up that hunk, and I mean, before we started recording, we talked about Greg's experience with his Iceman, and so like I'm not gonna lie, I am a little nervous about how Hunk's gonna show up. It's like, oh, what if his leg's not attached? What if it breaks? And but I'll have to cross that bridge when I come to it.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of coming to it, looks like I got another random post in the notes here about things that got canceled in 2020 news. After hearing about the explosion of Matthew's swollen member, Robert felt it was his legal obligation to find justice for Matt and his ruptured penis. As Robert went to get a handle on Matthew's obliterated equipment, he knew the job wouldn't be easy. He was bound to rub people the wrong way, maybe even come off as a prick. But Robert wasn't just jerking people around. He wanted to go get to the bottom of the shaft of Matt's tragedy and apply his own creamy justice in the most rigid manner possible. He was last seen wearing nothing but a face mask that said, "Hail Hasbro," and what we can only hope was bleach. Jesus Christ.
I'm proud of that one. I'm taking
a face mask? I'm going to help you, Matthew. Come on, man. I'm just going to help you.
Oh, man.
Allergies are killing me.
We'll see if Robert listens to the show. Spoiler, he doesn't.
Yeah. So. Yeah, he doesn't. He's got too much lawyer stuff to do. because he hates us. But he'll listen to Four Dummies.
Well, he's
Sure
on
will.
Four Dummies, so...
Yeah, because that's why. It's the only reason why I listen to it. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so on the third party, Perfect Effect, Honor Warrior.
So this thing looks cool. We've been teased this before, right? Like, they have shown that they were doing this. It's like a whole Power Master Prime at some point, right? Is this just the cab to it?
No, this is just a different deco to the cab for that Jetwing.
Okay. Oh,
Optimus.
okay. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The
Look
Jet
at that.
Power revisited or something.
It looks really good though. Like I almost jumped on that Jetwing Prime because I was just a fan of that robot mode, and the truck mode looks solid too.
Yeah, considering like the way the robot looks, like I do think that they ended up making a really nice and interesting looking cab. You know, like the robot doesn't really like. I mean, you get like the hints of the cab, but he doesn't look like he's just the cab. You know, and then like the cab doesn't look like the robot, and like it's very interesting. So.
Yep. And
it's.
Go ahead.
I was just saying it's. I think it's like quote unquote Voyager size, whatever that means to people these days. So I mean, he's a decent size figure, and then there's a black version too, of course. With and they both come with Final Fantasy swords. I do believe.
That's what I was trying to point my finger on. Yeah, they're doing their impression of what's his face from Final Fantasy.
Yep, Cloud with his Buster Sword.
Buster Sword, yeah. I am so in touch with nerd culture.
Mm-hmm.
But these look really good. What is it, like $60 they're going for? Which isn't bad.
Yeah, no, that's not bad at all. It looks nice. I'll be interested to see, what people think of it. I mean, I guess people already have the actual Jetwing version of it, so it looks cool.
Yeah.
I could be tempted. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, guys like me that still collect the occasional Chug figure, this is a nice addition, and I like the aesthetic of the figure, so it works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
And Nemesis is dangerous, though. Damn.
When I look at this guy, like I just so badly want to see people like try to tackle some animated stuff, because like you got all these like really cool lines on this guy, and like I just feel like someone could do a really cool something with animated. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe someday.
It definitely has that streamlined Bruce Timm-esque approach to it, especially like in the thigh area, right, where the thighs are really slender, then the feet burst out because they have exaggerated proportions, which is what animated series was best known for. And what I will give Hasbro credit is that for their animated line of figures, they did translate well into toys.
Yep. Oh yeah, their toys were great. They were definitely really well done. So.
Yep, they really were very strong in the likeness in their cartoon counterpart department. So I mean, I don't know why a third party it was Mech Ideas, right? They did the Mario Luigi ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and supposedly there was a Scrapper and Long Haul someone was doing, and I don't know whatever, and Dirt Boss I think too, but I don't know whatever happened to those. So oh well, it is what it is. Someday maybe.
Yep. Someday. You never know. Maybe you and I should just design one to get it over with, Justin.
Maybe.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah. So I mean, this doesn't seem that bad. Looks like it's going to be fun. So also next up we have X Transbot's Gravestone additional faces for those of us that have gotten every Stunticon from their set and are still waiting on trailer, has faces.
So this is the one. Is this the? I can't ever remember. Is this? This is Gravestone is DX9. Which one's the one that has the ridiculously long trailer? Is that DX9 or is that X Transbot?
Yes, DX9.
Okay,
that's DX9.
So like these extra faces, has this not released already? The trailer?
No, these all come with the trailer.
Okay, so I just wasn't sure if it came out yet or not. So, well, I hope people who are into Gravestone are happy. That's what's important. So, they look fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
I guess.
I mean, I think
Actually,
it's
Joe
always
H.
good to have
commented.
extra options versus less options. So we have 4 extra faces on there. One of which the top left looks super Megatron-y to me. I think it's the like little thing that the like nose to the eyes makes. Kind of gives that Megatron vibe.
Yep.
Which of these faces, if you had Gravestone, which of these faces would you apply to him? Because like they're fine, but I don't know if any of them feel super Menasor or super what the hell is his name?
Motor Mastery.
Motor Mastery.
I would say, honestly, number 2 from the top towards the right, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
That one, because he looks just miffed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
know?
that would probably be the one that I ended up using if I was in on this figure.
Yeah, because like in the cartoon, they were never like Megatron or Master, he runs to life.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, blow out your exhaust pipe. So it was like, I think number 2 would be the best fit for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
What do you think of this, Greg? Greg. Did you fall asleep?
Cringer.
Greg.
I'm here.
There you are.
Was that chewing on ice earlier?
No, you were muted.
Okay, well, I must have unmuted and muted again because I thought I'd unmuted. Sorry. I don't really care about the faces. That's a lot of faces for a bot that'll be goodbye mode 90% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
If you remove the time and material to make all those faces, how much do you think the cost reduction would be seen in the final product?
Yeah. And then X-Transbots toys replies with not much. It's about the engineering, not material.
Well, let me
would be the time.
I have an interesting side note of dealing with X-Transbots. I was simply living my life, like I do, and all of a sudden I got a message on Facebook Messenger, and I look, I'm like, who's this? And I'm like, oh, X-Transbots toys, and they're like, please email so and so about your parts request. I'm like, what parts request? So I sent them that back, and they're like, yeah, your I don't even know how you say it. They're the hubcap that they made, the Compromoso or whatever. I think that's what it was. And they're like, yeah, that one. I'm like I sent you this message back in 2018. I'm like, you guys took care of it shortly thereafter. I'm like, it's not a problem. And they're like, oh, okay.
I think they switched their Facebook over for some reason, so they were probably just making sure.
Gotcha. Well, I was like, I appreciate the follow up, but it was funny just to get that message, so long after I messaged them. Like, yeah, I just messaged so and so. I'm like, did that. We're good. Don't worry about me. So, good times.
At least they reply.
That is true. So what's next?
Penises. Lots of them.
Oh, I like where you're going with that, Greg.
Speaking of penises, KFC trash.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
That's his name. Dump yard.
I'm
excited. Like, weren't you in on these, Greg?
Yeah, I just told Andy I want all of them.
Yeah, I really like them. They all look cool. I love this mold. I love these Junkions. Like, it's gonna be hard for me to resist to not get some of these. I feel like I gotta like kind of pick and choose like 2 of them, I think, and call it good there. And then I'd have Wreck-Gar and 3 Junkions, and I think that's good enough, right? So we'll see.
Well, and then you wait and see which ones go on clearance, and then you got those, and you start mixing and matching faces.
That's true.
More. Well, they've actually refined. They've changed the mold too, so it's supposed to be easier to transform.
Nice.
And the hands aren't individual fingers.
Yeah, I see that. I did not
hands.
notice that looking at it, and like that's a huge improvement because I remember Hung. He would always be at all those events with Bobby, and I just, he'd have those KFC Junkions on his table, and I'd just come through and just always make the hands look like someone, like he got into like this horrible accident and his hands are just completely mangled. Like leave them on the table with fingers going in all kinds of directions and stuff, and yeah, it was a good time. In simpler
That was
days.
very nice of you, Justin.
Yeah, what can you do? I had to do it.
I
So
think we established on this podcast that when Justin wants to, he could probably be the king of savages.
that's what you seem to say. I don't know.
I mean, you kind of put that one guy in a cafe in this place who was complaining about faction labels. on
Oh,
his
that
toys.
guy, yeah. It's like, you gotta stop doing this. Like, I'm like, am I just not a big enough Transformers fan that, like, I just never even noticed or cared? I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, if it really bothers me, I can go get those decals that make it look like the shitty cartoon animation that was 90% off, you know?
Yeah.
I have some of those.
Yeah.
I like those decals.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. Wait, which Junkion are we looking at? Okay,
Right now,
never
I'm
mind.
looking at
It's not this
Gunker.
one.
I'm looking
Oh,
at Gunker, who looks pretty dope. Hang on.
so wait, there was. Yeah, don't we already have? Wait, who came out? Crash Hog and Dumpyard, right?
Yeah. So one of these, I think it's the first link looks like, I think that looks like the one we already got.
Okay, so that one is just maybe like a reissue or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
So they're only putting out 4 new ones, so that's not too bad.
And these are at like, what, 100 a pop?
I think they're 120 right now. With the, yeah. Yeah, these are 120 retail. They're cheaper. They're cheaper from Asia, but I mean, really, like, with everything going on right now. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna pick up. I like the.
Actually, my friend Gregory's on the Chosen Prime, they are up there for $94.99. Crash Hog is up there. I'm not sure if that's the. I mean, it may fuck it. It may just actually go up, but no. Here's Dumpyard for $99.99.
Well, those have already come out though.
Yeah.
These are but these are the ones that are making like post Corona.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
And with transport charges and everything.
All right. You're a chaos man. Alive.
I don't know which ones
Just
I want to
gonna,
pick up on in this case, because I keep scrolling through all the pictures, and I feel like I need the guy with like the mouth guard and the wheel belly. I feel like I want him.
Well, the guy with the goggles move up and down.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
and the one with the like gold pipes.
Let me see.
It's like gold pipe chest.
Know. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he was my second choice.
Cool.
I think I'm gonna get. I think
like
those would be the two. So.
I like the skull pipes.
I love like when you look I do too. When you look at these pictures, I like how you can see how it all kind of comes apart to like interchange the different looks and stuff. I like it. I really like this.
Well, if you mean, oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I was like, well, if you look at that one picture, you can see all the different pieces. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like the picture of them all opened up and shit.
Yep.
Yeah. I like old Will Billy.
They look so cool. They look so cool hanging out together. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna need to get them all at some point, aren't I? Fuck.
The hell are you guys talking about?
Just having to buy too many Junkions because they look good. Like that this group picture. I don't know. Let me make sure that if I send you this link, just so we're all on the same page.
I think this group picture is on all of them.
Yeah, the group picture looks so good. I'm just gonna post it right in the our chat. Hold on.
And then imagine you get like 2 or 3 more of them mixed up.
Yeah. Really good. Save. I'm gonna use this as my KFC picture because I think it's better anyway. Put that in here. Please replace that. Yes. All right. Let me send it in the messenger. Where is our thing? Here it is.
Which one?
our chat. There
Which
we
one
go.
though?
Like, look how good that looks. If you're not seeing the same thing,
Oh, there we
Oscar,
go.
like that group shot, like, add Wreck-Gar in the center, and it looks so good. With enough motorcycles and characters that you can have 3 bikes and 3 Junkions riding 3 bikes. Like, that's perfect.
Or have Wreck-Gar beating on the drum
Mm-hmm.
and have them all just like backing them up.
That looks pretty cool. I mean, I guess if you're into that, I'm not a big Junkion fan.
I don't know. These are really good. These are probably the thing that like made me most impressed with X-Transbots or KFC. Yeah.
KFC.
Yeah, like that was like
This was
the
turning
point.
This is the turning point.
Yeah.
I always thought it was the Sharks, but I'm just maybe a little biased.
I would say that the Sharks were definitely there as part of the turning point.
No, they weren't.
But
We're kidding. Come on.
I like the Sharks. I thought they were, but this is like where they really, really stepped it up. So, yeah, I like it.
But look at now that you can see him all. Look, the one in the middle with the yellow chest. Look at his face. He just looks.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks like some.
He's to me the least interesting looking one. So.
Yeah, but he just looks. He's like.
Yeah.
I'm a leader now, man.
The thing I think I like about him versus everyone else is like he's just that like stark color difference. Like the yellow on the chest just stands out compared to all the other Junkions. So I don't know. Like that in itself is kind of like a reason to get him, but I don't know. I can't decide.
Yeah, he's good. Fuck. Oh, and there's, if you care, there's tampos on the gauges.
Oh yeah. Cares.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
It's nice,
though.
but it's a nice
That's
little
a very
touch.
nice detail.
It's cool. It's cool, guys. It's cool.
Cool guy, just very neat show. Oh man, he fucking.
Oh! Speaking of making that sucking nerd noise, hold on. There's a comment.
On which one? I would love to read it.
Let me go back. It's a shame that the wheel parts forms, guys. Let me get back
Which
to my
picture is
links.
this?
I don't know. Calm down. Let me get to it. It's.
You didn't know.
I need to know.
The wheel, so you're saying the wheel parts forms, but I don't think they all do. I don't remember the wheel parts forming. I see one of them has the option to put the wheel on his chest and then have like a half shield. So like, okay.
He says, kind of said that the chest wheel is parts formed, but if ever there was a group meant to capitalize on parts forming, ellipses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, and you stick the rest on his back.
Yeah. Or use it as a weird
it's-
half broken shield. Like I don't care. I'm fine with it.
Like end game. Wait, which Junkion is this? End game drags.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Wreck-Gar's axe and his broken shield, leading the Autobots into victory.
I like it.
I like it too.
I'm all for it. So no problems there.
Oh, I need some more of these guns and weird swords hanging around too. I don't have enough of those.
Mm-hmm. Now I want to
Break your
go.
wheel
I want to go
parts
and
for
find
it.
my
It's
KFC
Stupid.
and mess with them because I haven't for a while.
Yeah, I haven't either. I just inherited the rest of the display, and we're gonna put Kit's pops in the bedroom somewhere. So I need to get in there and move some stuff around. Man, I'm excited for these. I just wish everything wasn't fucking coming out this month. 2 of these are coming out this month, and then we get 1 a month for the next 2 months.
Well, hopefully, since I can buy the old ones somewhere, I can, buy them one at a time because I just don't feel like spending all that for Junkions right now. But I do feel like I need to have these because they look good.
Yeah, because it's Toy World Primes, which I'm almost thinking I'm gonna. I don't know, because I got that 3-0 one coming. I kind of want to just go ahead and get my deluxe Toy World Freedom Leader pantaloon, whatever his name is now, Tactics waistcoat, and just keep the deluxe parts and sell the figure. Because I really want that stand with the remote and like all the different lights and those crates they were hiding behind when like RC and Braun were shooting. And it's got all the sounds from the movie, so you can like have the dialogue of the battlefield, and you could just set up that battlefield from the first like 2 seconds of the Bumblebee movie. But anyway, that's just my brain saying that I need more money. Maybe I need to go to Target and steal some TVs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think that's it for third party.
All right, so we're moving on to Hasbro.
Well, I didn't put pictures in last week. Did you guys talk about the upgrade kit to sell to the Cell Toys or whatever Conehead robot thing?
I think we briefly talked about it. I think we talked about it very much.
Talked about it for a little bit.
Well, this is a completely different company.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, I want. What did he go on a tangent about?
It's just about Hasbro's dirty dealings with the Unicron GoFundMe they held, and basically, accuse them of just all sorts of shit.
Well, luckily, this completely unrelated company to any of that bullshit is making an upgrade kit with a head and wings that bear striking resemblance to the movie Unicron, and I'm guessing they go on this Celtron or whatever he's called.
Weird.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see. I just paid for the Celtron figure today, actually.
Excellent.
I hate myself right now for doing it.
What a weird decision to make a upgrade set for a completely different toy like that.
I know. Isn't that thing from like some other toy line?
Yeah.
Isn't that like a Pacific Rim robot or something?
Something like that.
Yes. Weird hubbub. Just a bunch of incels getting mad. That's all. They make the cutoff, or they thought Hasbro was charging too much money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got. I actually got myself for like half what people are asking for it or what it's going for, because what is it, like $400 now?
I believe so. Yeah.
Three. Yeah, I paid $242 for mine.
Yeah, that's a pretty good price.
I think it's a little bit more than that, but yeah, I got it because I went on pre-order and everybody's like, that thing's never coming out, and I put down my $1 deposit at Show Z, and then I got their estimated price, and then they have a pre-order price guarantee, so that's what they invoiced me for.
That's pretty nice.
Oh, shit.
So, yep. So I paid $1 for it.
Just one.
Just $1.
Speaking of just one, up next is the 3-0 Premium Bumblebee.
This is the big one. This is the normal 3A 3-0 scale.
90 points of articulation. 14 inches tall. Lights in the eyes, headlights, and in his gun. And of course, the die-cast frame. Truly epic, feel in hand. By photographer Alex 2K5. I ain't gonna lie. Looking at these photos, because I just went right to the photo gallery. This thing is fucking impressive.
Yeah, it's really pretty looking.
Yeah, review copies got sent out like just out of nowhere, I think. Like a lot of the big name guys. I think Ben got one, and then PI got one, and that Prime versus Prime guy got one, and then like some other people got one, like Optimus, I think he got one.
I'm sure he was busy using
still waiting for mine to show up.
Yeah, Justin's still waiting on his 3A Dark of the Moon Bumblebee statue to come in. His review copy.
Come on, guys, please. Oh, man.
You got the payphones.
Yeah, this one, it looks pretty cool. This one's got the tape deck. in the belly.
One of my favorite things about this gallery, though, if you scroll down, is like the two bumblebees doing like the opposite. Like I can tilt to the left and I can tilt to the right, and what it ends up looking like in the gallery is two bumblebees holding hands.
No,
Yeah, it's such a nice, wholesome picture. So
that's wholesome as fuck. That was a wholesome movie too.
yeah, it was a good movie.
The detail on the engine near the cod piece is amazing. You have not only just, what looks like a distributor cap, you have a pulley with a belt attached to it. Or it could be a tensioner. No, it's a belt. It's a pulley. But it's insane amount of detail. So, of course, it does not transform, but I think makes up for it.
Yeah, I mean, when you look and you see all the, like the way that, like, the rust kind of translates on there and stuff, like, it looks damn good. Like, I don't know how you look at this and be like, even if you don't like the design, you can't look at this and be like, it's poorly made, in terms of, like, the craftsmanship. I mean, to the attention to the details of the movie. So, I don't know. I like it. I like what they did here. I like the lights, too, that they have inside. The blue and red.
I see what they did here. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too.
It really is a testament to fine detail, that's for sure.
These shots that they've like kind of, I guess like digitally added backgrounds and stuff, like the one with Bumblebee with the mask and then the Hasbro Snake Eyes, like, come on, that shit looks cool as hell.
Yeah. Now, does he have interchangeable faces, or is this like eyebrows? No, they're eyebrows. Okay. This really looks impressive. It's got Cybertronian. It's a lot of detail.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he does have different eyebrows, doesn't he?
Yep. Now, what is he being scaled with?
Hold on. Ask me a picture, or tell me which picture, and I'll tell you what.
Scroll down. There's a picture of an Optimus Prime and then another Bumblebee, but he's like taller than
a movie.
Yeah, movies.
So that's their deluxe. Okay, so that's the first picture with two. He's in the middle, and then the other two. So that's the deluxe scale Optimus Prime and the deluxe scale Bumblebee. Yeah, so that's and then that's the deluxe scale Bumblebee there. And then if you go down to where he's with the different movie Bumblebee, that's there.
Which is coincidentally the one Justin's still waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the 3A, Dark of the Moon, I believe. And then obviously MP11, or MP44 rather.
Yeah, and then the MP Bumblebee.
And then that's their, which one is that? That looks like Movie 1 Optimus. ThreeZero Movie 1 or 3A.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what that figure is.
I really do love the one with him and Snake Eyes.
I don't know what that figure is that's supposed to be the girl. That
Charlie,
looks like a but I don't know.
It could be a Marvel Legend custom, dude. It really can.
Oh yeah, I mean this is an officially licensed product, so
yeah. But it's beautiful. It is fucking gorgeous. And you have this on the way, do you?
What?
Is this on the way?
No, I don't have. No, I have the Prime coming.
Nice.
I don't have this on the way. No, this thing's like $400-$500.
Why won't they make it cheaper? God.
Well, they did. They made the deluxe version of it.
That's dumb. I want a 14-inch Bumblebee. So that is seriously sick.
Yep, very much.
That's sick. Totally sick, bro. Oh, wait till you see the Prime.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're moving
there's
on
not
now
a gallery of Prime, but
So let's do it.
because that one just got revealed.
Die-cast metal frame Optimus Prime. Over 140 points of articulation. 19 inches tall. That is Optimus Prime.
518 USD. Sideshow does carry these though, so you can't put them on a payment plan like you can Hot Toys. They carry. Okay, you're really sucking your teeth awfully hard there. You're really doing the nerd. You're like,
Sorry, my allergies are like flaring up. I apologize. I really do. I'm sorry, Justin, Greg.
Oh, I don't.
Me tonight.
You should be.
I'm not trying to be like, guys, this is so stupid, so expensive. Why don't they make it cheaper?
I'll wait for the knockoff.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because they are making a knockoff of the Bumblebee of the deluxe one.
I believe.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck out of here.
It's gonna be like $89. Supposedly it got shut down, but there's still pre-orders up, and I mean, believe in those pre-orders is how I'm getting that Unicron for half price. So, yeah. Oh, let's see. Pre-orders went up for this yesterday. Let's see. Let's go to Sideshow and see. Let's see how we can get Oscar one of these. Sideshow. And by get Oscar one of these, I mean convince him to pay his own money for
So I get him one of these, he pays for it himself. But it's a gift from us to him that he's paying for.
We found the link.
It's my favorite kind of gift, honestly, around my house. It's just gifts that I buy myself, so it's fine. I totally get it.
Yeah, that's what Christmas is like every year here. Because I got a snowball stand telling my wife actually buy me a Transformer.
Oh, look what you got me! Exactly what I wanted.
Oh my God, babe! Aw, you got me Kang Toys Ferocious. I didn't get you that. Yeah, you did, bitch.
Oh, they have Flame Toys. They have Flame Toys figures for pre-order too. On a payment plan.
Star Saber. Got a Star Saber there?
Hold on. They got a Megatron, $120 a month for 3 months. Or hold on, for 3 months. You can have new Gundam Megatron. Let's see if they have a Star Saber.
Tito, what kind of Gundam unit is that? It's not a Gundam. It's a fucking Transformer.
Yeah, they have Tarn and Megatron are the ones they have up. But let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. They don't have the Optimus Prime up yet, or the Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
Megatron
Don't be a little bitch. Get me a beer.
We swore to protect the humans.
Come on, Bumblebee. Help me save humanity by getting me a fucking beer. Where the white one at?
Don't tell anybody, you'll get in trouble.
That's horrible. Don't get drunk.
Don't blame you for being dirty. Oh, they do have it. They have the premium scale. It's $448. The Bumblebee. That's a Sideshow, which is a distributor, and that's 3 easy payments of $134.33 with a non-refundable deposit of $45. Then they're going to hit you with that shipping and tax.
Have you noticed?
It's kind of like like getting it from Rent a Center.
I don't know how much shopping you do at BBTS, Greg, but for the first time ever, I've seen that BBTS is starting to put on reasonable stuff. They're like, you need a $10 non-refundable deposit on this thing, that Mezco or Mayfex Mandalorian. They're like, yeah, $10 deposit on that. Like, really? We never did that before.
Yeah. They used to do that just on high-end stuff, high-end stuff.
A lot of people have been doing that lately. A lot of independent sellers on Facebook. Toyco does it for mostly their Mezcos, as well as now I believe he's doing it for SH Figure Arts and effects as well.
I love how Oscar's that one guy. He's that one guy that's got to pronounce it different than everybody else.
Mhm.
Right, Mayfax. He's like Muffex.
Mhm.
Well, shut up. You're stupid.
Maque toys.
No, I say make toys.
I know, it's just funny. Like it's that same kind of thing.
I am not the victim. No, but yeah, like
You're the
Toyco
victim.
Toyco does that with those companies, and a lot of people are starting to follow suit.
Yeah, I mean,
suit.
to an extent, I get
Class
it.
action.
Like, what can you do?
God damn it! I just opened my email and saw that I paid Josie for that fucking Unicron. I'm having fucking flashbacks. God damn it! All right, sorry.
I want to pay Shrizzy what you paid them for that Unicron. It's too late for me. I got off this goddamn Hasbro thing.
It's $400 on their site. On there now.
Yeah, see, at $400, it's a little bit less tempting to own, but it still looks better than the Hasbro one.
What?
I said at $400, it's a little less tempting to own, but it still looks a lot better than the Hasbro one. So
Yeah, well, this dumpster fire I saw today looks better than the Hasbro one. I see a lot of dumpster fires.
As you do.
But moving on to movie news, MP. I'm sorry, not movie news. Next bid on Hasbro was Masterpiece MP11 Ratchet.
So we all kind of had speculated that this could be the direction it was going, given the price point, and it's fine.
So what is the price point for this bad boy? What's it gonna be at?
$119.
Okay, fuck that noise.
It's $119 at Target right now in pre-order with it's free shipping. In Ohio, it's $9 tax on him, and he is the size of the MPM Prime, so he's not a bad size figure.
Yeah, I totally see where you're coming from. I mean,
no, you don't. You don't know me.
Yeah, I know you. Seen you naked. Damn well I know you.
Shh. I think we're that kind of podcast.
We are now.
Total.
We're a rodcast.
Mm-hmm.
A rodcast with shatteredrod.com. Be sure to look up search terms like step bro, stepsis, cream pie. The only podcast that starts with the words, "What are you doing in my bedroom, step bro?" I got Justin's tickle.
Oh, that's terrible.
All right, so Justin, you have to say something now. What is your?
So
what's getting you?
When I look at this guy, and don't get me wrong, like I'm glad that they're making more of this movie stuff, but I don't necessarily think that he looks all that much better than the Voyager that's already out there. Like all things considered, like I assume the paint and stuff is going to be fixed. Like I assume we're not going to see all these various colors of yellow. If we do, that's a huge problem right there. But like the clear windows, like obviously the clear plastic is painted in this case, and like the yellow is just nowhere close. So like I hope that is fixed. I don't have high confidence that it will be, but I hope it does. I'm looking at this picture 2 and hoping that it's listed as picture. Yeah, it's picture 2 here. One Masterpiece movie Ratchet 2. I hope it looks like that, because that looks way better than the pictures with the black background.
Yeah, I think they've said that the paint and everything's going to be refined before final.
Sure. The saw blade, I think, looks stupid as hell. Like, I don't know. Maybe someone else can pull a picture from the movie and that's what it's supposed to look like. But like, it looks tiny and it looks just stupid to me. So I don't know. I mean, like, I just feel like, given the $120 price, like, is this better than the deluxe that's already, or not the deluxe, the Voyager that was already out there with the original movie? And like, it just doesn't feel that way to me. It's still bulky in weird ways. It still kind of lacks definition in those robot bits that are kind of blending in with what's supposed to be the parts of the car. Like, I I think that this is just not very well executed overall.
Oh, ouch.
Huh.
Maybe
I mean,
you're not
it's
well
just,
executed.
just my opinion, I suppose, but I mean, it's my opinion. So, does anyone disagree? Like, is there something like, okay, look at picture MPM 11 Ratchet 5. It's, I would say halfway down through the pictures. You see like the picture of the back of the car where you really see the glaring door, and then like it's just the back.
Chunk.
Yeah, like what is all that shit under there that like I get it has to go somewhere and things like that, but like it just doesn't feel right. So I don't know. Maybe I'm too critical of it, but you know,
maybe I'm too obsessed with maybe getting my hands on that jazz that that I think cleans up really well in alt mode. So to really notice it on until now I can't unsee it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's like he's dragging something behind the truck. Like there's no angle that it's not visible. Like when you're looking from above, you still see it. When you're looking to the side, you see it worse. Like there's no angle that the car actually looks decent. So.
Ratchet's face looks like a little like it should be like Prime.
Mm-hmm. I mean that's par for
the
Ratchet course. This one wants to mate or whatever it was. I forget what he said.
Just it's like the hormones on the male of severe he wishes to mate with her.
Yeah, it's pretty
she should
apt.
be with me. But no, look at his face. It looks like a little piggy. He's got a little silver snout there,
Greg, what do you think? Because you've gone pretty hard in on the MPMs, haven't you? All right, I think you're muted again.
I was using the potty.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you can be a big boy about it. That's awesome.
Excuse me 1 second.
So anyway, what do you think, Greg? Like, are you in on this? Are you excited?
I mean, I honestly, at this point, Ratchet would just be a completion thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I couldn't even tell you if this was accurate to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really remember. And the only reason I got the movie, like, I just wanted Optimus Prime. I just wanted Decepticons. And I was like, well, I kind of want Optimus Prime. And then I was like, well, I do like that jazz.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, well, fuck. I'll get Optimus Prime, or I'll get Ironhide. And it's just like,
yeah,
I might as well finish them. Like, there's no point in half-assing it if you're going to do it.
Sure.
I mean, I'm already buying oversized knockoffs of them.
Yeah. I mean, maybe once this is painted, my tune will change. Like, because like I said, when you look at some of these pictures, like specifically the ones with the white background, like where the door matches the color of the rest of the thing, like if that's how it ends up, like that at least looks better,
Yeah.
But I mean, like there's definitely history there, even with Masterpiece, that when you paint the clear plastic, it just doesn't look as good as the rest of the body. So I really hope they take that into account in this case and just give the whole thing a paint job. But only time will tell, I suppose.
Well, all of them have been painted. I mean, none of the movie Masterpiece, I don't think any of the Masterpiece figures recently have been unpainted.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think, because everybody was like, Bumblebee's not going to be painted, and then it was completely painted.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm trying to find my Shredder helmet right now. Not my personal Shredder helmet. That'd be pretty badass if I had one.
That would be.
But the helmet to my NECA cartoon Shredder somehow is missing, and I worry it became a cat toy.
So you found the real one then? Isn't that what you had to do?
I found the real. I'm wearing the real one.
Wasn't that in the Turtles arcade game? Wasn't it the Shredder that's helmet came off was the real one, or was that the fake one? I can't remember.
Oh, I don't remember. I think they all came off when you did enough damage.
There was some way to determine which one was his clone and which one was real, and it had something to do with the helmet. So, I don't know.
I know the helmets came off eventually, like just the top part of the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll get another. Maybe if I can't find the helmet, which I know I will, because it's not like it went outside. Maybe I'll keep this one and I'll have it as my arcade fake Shredder.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
So I had that Make Toys Utopia. He has this little like spring held in thing for the helicopter landing pad on him. I don't know if you messed with it, and like the spring on this one, like it is in need of some help. Like it's definitely not the best spring I've ever seen put in anything, and like so I like tried to like move the helicopter landing pad, and the spring just like shot out, and then like the little latch piece just also shot out into my room. It took me forever to actually find it. I was like, oh no, I've lost it. Like 20 minutes with this toy, and I've already lost it. So, but I found it. So
Yeah, I had.
We don't need to worry.
I had Utopia back in the day.
Yeah, I know. I was sad that I missed out on it back in the day because, you know, it looks so good, you know, all things considered. And then like I was like last time I checked, I'm like, I don't $700 want this thing, you know. And then yeah, fortunately I didn't have to pay $700, so I will not complain. But he's cool. I like him. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
There. Oscar, are you there? All right, he's not. So let's see. Do we have anything else in the news? Oh, okay. Let's move on to our last piece of show news.
Sorry. God, that son of a bitch. Oh, shit.
Oscar's back. Stop talking about him. It's okay. Oscar doesn't listen to the show either, so he'll never know what we were saying about him.
Hey, dude, I get made fun of at work. Is it your show about toys? I'm like, yeah, it's fucking dumb. It's because you're not on it. Stupid.
It's true.
Stop it. All right. Sorry, apparently allergies got the best of me and my nose is bleeding.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
I like the blood. Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later.
So we're going to statue-ish news. Prime 1, Revenge of the Fallen Prime statue.
Oh, I'm glad somebody finally made something out of this design.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what these people have to say. Looks beautiful, but it's a Dark of the Moon background. Come on, Mr. Designer. You could do better. Give us some trees. It's also Dark of the Moon letter format.
I actually wasn't even really positive that was actually the statue. And maybe just a picture because they do say full reveal will be in June. So I don't know. June 3rd, 2020.
Can we just mention something? I want to acknowledge something here. So this statue is celebrating 8-year anniversary, right, of the film. Meanwhile, Perfect Effect is celebrating 10 years as a third-party developer.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That is quite the milestone, though, and they were one of the first ones, weren't they?
Yeah, really. I think the first official. I wouldn't even say it's the first official, but at least like the first that kind of got reputable was Fran's Project was the first. So they started it with, I believe, was the first one. I'm not sure if it was the Cliff Jumper upgrade kit or if it was the upgrade kit for Alternator's Optimus Prime, which gave him like a gas can and a matrix and stuff like that. One of those two was their first one.
I always thought it was TFC's roller.
Nope, that was not first. That was actually later on. So that came. When did that one come out? I'm trying to think about it. That was definitely later. I think it was kind of like after the like we had a trailer to go with Prime, but I don't think we had a. Did we? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, the G3 trailer, wasn't that what it was called?
Yeah, but that roller was more meant for, I think, like the Masterpiece Prime, like the Justy Toys, I think it was, did a MP01 trailer before Takara actually made a trailer, I think. Is that right? It sounds right. Do you remember, Greg?
Are we talking about the first third party like ever?
Yeah, yeah, you know, that's fine.
Well, no, I didn't. I'm trying to think, like, how far back are we talking here? Yeah, there was a Justy Toys trailer for MPO1.
Yeah, and that was before Takara made a trailer for him, right? They did it at some point.
Yeah. Hold on.
Wait a minute, let me put some stank in it.
There's a
Memories.
third-party Transformers wiki.
Well,
Like, not Wiki Alpha.
we'll see where that is in 5 years, right?
Let's see. Yes. The trailer 20th Anniversary Optimus Prime is an add-on from SP Optimus Prime made by Justin Toys. The trailer was released before MP4 Convoy was announced, so there was a lot of demand for a trailer add-on at the time. The trailer does not transform or come with roller.
Yeah, and then TFC eventually made that battle roller to go with it, or kind of go with it, something like that.
That thing's fucking...
It's an
thing's a
interesting piece
nightmare.
of work.
I'm just saying, like, in the case of Perfect Effect, I first heard of them when they were doing, like, the female motorcycle bots.
Yeah. Which that's a toy I wouldn't mind getting my hands on ever again. Like the Perfect Effect Urania. Like that came after they did the RC and Chromia. I sold that one, but I kind of regret having sold that one because it was nice looking. So
yeah,
it was
a tiny,
pain in the ass to transform, but yeah. Oh well.
I'm looking at this roller right now. This thing doesn't even really look like roller. It looks like a weird
insect.
Yes.
Well, what was interesting about it, and so I had this roller, and it's been a while since I've seen it. I don't know. I don't think I still have it. I think I sold it many years ago. But like it did a lot of interesting things, like made a jetpack for Classics Optimus, and what else did it do? I can't remember. It did a lot of things. I remember that there was a lot you could actually do with that toy. It's like jetpacks, like a cannon thing. I don't know what else.
It's 2 6-wheeled. Hold on. It's got 2 rolling vehicles and a robot. It can combine with the classics, the 2007 movie, and the Masterpiece Optimus
That's right.
Prime
It could do the
jetpacks.
movie too. That's right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. But I don't see any pictures of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm going to go down a rabbit hole if I keep. Let me get some images here. And then they made those world's smallest Dinobots.
Mhm.
I had those.
They made an Astro Train. Astro Train was well done.
They did.
Those Dinobots
They
were
did.
like my first experience with being scammed on eBay, like really bad. That sucked because I don't even remember how much I paid for them. But I bought those world's smallest Dinobots, and they sent me this like just like this like shitty like not even like real stone like quote unquote emerald necklace, and it was like this was like eBay was still relatively young at that time. I think it was less than 10 years old at that time. I was in post-college. I was in my apartment, like, you know, for my first job after college, and I ordered them. And like when I tried to dispute it with PayPal, they're like, "Well, they sent you something, right?" I'm like, "They did." I'm like, "But not the item that was in the description." Like, "Well, we can't do anything then because they sent you something." I'm like, "What?" And yeah, that was. I was like, "So you're just telling me that that's whatever it was like $150 just like gone?" And they're like, "Yeah, sorry." I'm like, "Well, that sucks." So, oh well. Live and learn.
See, they made a great shot and a 6-shot. Now this has the Agabus logo on it. Let's see what kind of scam this is. Unless it's Handy's listing, but that'd be really weird that he still have one. Nope. It's Handy's listing. He's still got one.
That's interesting.
That's weird. Yeah,
Sure that-
limited
yeah.
edition. Limited edition 500 pieces, so Yeah, I guess this one didn't really sell like hotcakes, did it?
No.
Send it in the chat. I want to see it.
Hold on, I'm sending it.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if there's any pictures of it out of the box. Yeah, because that's sealed in box. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I don't even know. There's a 6-shot. They made a shockwave. That was a piece of garbage, apparently. There was a split swing. What were we talking about again?
The statue, but we moved on to something better. We were celebrating 10 years of Perfect Effect.
That's right. I was like, how did we even get here?
I changed the subject. The statue, I'm sorry. I apologize.
8 years of, well, that was 8 years of Prime 1 Studios Transformers statues.
Yeah.
Because you said 8 years since the movie, I thought, and I was like, wait a second, that can't be right.
No, it's been like over 10 now. Shit.
Yeah, it's been like 11 now. 13, I think, since the first movie. Because Dark of the Moon came out when I was living here. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Dark of the Moon came out not long after I moved to Ohio, I think.
And he's got a lot of interesting things for sale in his eBay store, like a Toy World grind rod. Like, I haven't seen that in a package for a long time.
Well, they reissued those too.
Oh, did they?
I think. Yeah, and the price went. Yeah, because grind rod used to be like $300 or something stupid like that for like a minute. I mean, not even a hot minute, like a really awkward.
Like someone made a bad drunken purchase on a Saturday, and everyone's like, "List it."
Yeah. Well, were you? Yeah, remember Haney's TFCon party, and he had like those like really hard to find Takara like Unicron and Primus, and like the boxes had dust all over them where they just been in storage. He's just got like a treasure trove. Like, I haven't seen one of those anywhere. And he's like, yeah, I think I got one in the closet.
Yeah.
I think I'm using one to prop up my TV.
Let me check. Well, I think that does it for official and unofficial news. Am I correct?
That is correct.
I think so. I don't know. I kind of want to keep talking about Haney's store now.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I don't really see anything else super crazy. Justin, did you get any more G.I. Joes?
No, not yet. I saw that some people have been finding them places, like comic book stores.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually,
they came out.
True story. I almost considered canceling mine. I was like, do I really need these? I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead and get them still. It's fine.
Well, that's actually funny you say that, because I was like, man, I'm getting that Unicron. I was like, I should just cancel these and pick them up later. And I had Duke, and it's the new Snake Eyes and Duke on Amazon, and those are actually supposed to be here tomorrow, I think. And then, because they either came in yesterday or today, and then I had Scarlet and Roadblock on Target, and I was like, well, I don't want to just get hit with this, because that's like $80 plus whatever, so I'm going to cancel these. And then I was like, no, wait, what am I doing? They're going to be hard to find, I bet, around here. And then I went back, and like they'd already sold out, like, again. Like,
wow, really?
In fact, the Amazon ones had actually come in stock and sold out at the time that I went back. And then Target, Target, they're not available either. All the pre-orders are sold out. The only thing still up is Destro, and that says pre-order sold out, which I still have Destro on pre-order. And I still have the first edition Snake Eyes coming. which is really the one I care about. But I kind of want to get that Duke and Scarlet.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that once I get this in stock, like, because I know Snake Eyes is double packed on the wave, right? So, I don't know. I'll probably sell him, hopefully get a little bit of my money back on it, and, you know, Snake Eyes always sells, right? So,
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I've been watching some of the reviews of them, and yeah, I think I need them. Oh.
I don't know. Like, I got really psyched for the G.I. Joe line, but then I got that Snake Eyes, and I was like, you know, rather than sit there and say it's a piece of shit, it's just not for me. So I sold it.
Well, you don't really collect that type of figure, do you?
It's basically a Marvel Legend with lots of goodies. So I mean, you know, I used to collect Marvel Legends, but you know, now it's like you
hate America, so.
An example, they just announced a new wave of Marvel Legends X-Men characters, and I'm out of the entire wave, I'm only interested in 2, and that's the blue and yellow Deadpool figure they reissued. Well,
that's the X-Force, the X-Force wave, and Pirate Deadpool probably, right?
And Pirate Deadpool, yeah. So a friend of mine's buying a wave, I'm buying those 2 off of him. Because I think that Pirate Deadpool's going to look sick next to Sancho Barbosa.
Oh, wait, that's X-Factor, not X-Force. X-Factor, right? Because there's Maverick. The Build-A-Figure is strong guy.
Strong guy, so it is X-Factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, X-Force was the gray suit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered a wave. They're doing the Star Wars. They're doing all the Rebels with updated paint and stuff. So, and they're doing the whole crew. So I went on to order a wave of those. So I'll have a whole Star Wars Rebels crew.
Nice.
And I'm about to get hit with all them Jedis. Plo Koon and Kit Fisto and Anakin and Obi-Wan from Attack of the Clones, and then I'm gonna get hit with Count Dooku any day now. So I don't know. There's just so much shit. There's so much shit's coming in. Like right at the end of the first wave of coronavirus, there was riots going on, and then China and Japan and everybody's just like, here you go. Here's all those toys. Yeah.
Be happy.
Holy fuck. I mean, fortunately, like, we have been okay. I mean, I've been working, and Kit got an appointment for the little while she was out of work, and she's back to work now. So, you know, we're doing fine. But just as a whole, it just seems like a really inconvenient time.
Go lie down.
I am lying down, Justin.
Oh, you heard me? Sorry. I'm telling my dog to go lie down because he's being crazy. So.
Oh. Well, it's funny because I was actually just sitting here thinking, like, I wonder if they can tell I'm laying down in bed.
Sorry.
And then you're like, go lie down.
No, my dog was he has this tendency to go after the cat's litter box if he thinks nobody's paying attention to him. So he has to
love that cat poop.
Yeah, he loves it. So oh well.
What kind of dog do you have?
He is a mix of a boxer something or other. I don't know what the something or other necessarily is. So he's old.
He's not one of those communist Chinese dogs.
No, he's not. So he would.
No, he's not a pug.
Back in his younger age, he would dominate that ultimate pug fighting championship that was going on recently. So with Matt.
You mean that some of us are trying to get off the ground still, but no one's helping?
Yeah.
Justin.
Sorry.
Lazy bastard.
So my apologies. I thought I was muted there, but I apparently hit the wrong knob on my mixer and told my dog nicely to go lie down. At least I didn't scream at him because that sometimes happens. So blow out everybody's ears on the podcast.
Justin goes from like cool, calm guy, then when he yells, he sounds like a death metal singer.
pretty true.
Okay, guys, let's do the show. This is great. This is fun.
I need to get my mixer and all that stuff set up. I got the computer. I got a desktop set up again downstairs. But now Kit's using that one for school until she gets her MacBooks. So, one of these days I'll get all that set back up. But for right now, just keep using this janky ass headset.
It still sounds okay here. So.
Yeah, so I know, but I bought the mixer and the mic and all that. Might as well use it. I just haven't had anywhere to set it up.
Yep.
Well,
all right, so I think that's about it. Oh, damn it.
Yep, we've got questions. We're going to answer a couple of questions here tonight.
Who wants to read it? Do we want to read the one that's for Shattered Cast first, or do we want to read Sencho's corner?
Yeah, let's
first?
read the Shattered Cast one first.
All right. So Carl says, I don't know if Carl wants his full name, so we'll just say Carl. Will social distancing be a thing at conventions now? If so, I guess deodorant still won't matter. Question mark.
I think, in my experience in conventions that I've been to, there's the running joke of you call it con plague, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the epitome of what social distancing is.
Mm-hmm.
What it needs to be, especially where it needs to be applied. Because there's nothing worse than when you go to a convention on a weekend, that Monday comes up and suddenly you're like, I really feel like shit.
Yeah, so there's been very few conventions that I've actually gone to that I haven't come home with like some kind of cold or something like that. Like, just always seems to happen. I'm like, oh, I went to TFCon, I'm sick again. So, yeah.
I'm sorry about that, Justin.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. So, but I mean, like, with this question, I still don't. I think that cons one. I think probably this year you're gonna end up seeing cons be different than they were previous years. But I don't think that it'll take very long before people are just back to doing the same old again, and everyone will be elbow deep in some armpit stank. So.
Yeah, you can only keep congoers from being stanky for so long, and creepers from taking advantage of underage girls. Just be depending on what kind of cons you go to.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you want to come to my room and see me ship Cyclonus with Prowl? Yeah.
I know some of those anime cons have their reputations.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad when anime cons have signs up that says cosplay is not consent. It's like, yikes. So, there's that. But I really think that's going to be a major changing point now when it comes to conventions. Some places are going to try to enforce, the social distancing of 6 feet, but I really think it's going to be really hard for them to enforce that.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just going to be a matter of time, and then all of a sudden things are just going to go back to how they were. No one's going to, people will stop remembering and stop being afraid of it at some point. So.
But you said you'd never forget.
Everybody forgets things every day, so, this will be one of them.
Did you forget 9/11?
What?
You forgot 9/11?
What? I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
I don't 9/11 was staged, man. I'm more worried about the chemtrails and how they're making our frogs gay.
All the Kim Jong-un trails.
Yeah, man, they're trying to make our frogs gay, make our boys gay. Or soft, supple, strong boys that are 18 and over. You just want to splash them with cold water and be like, oh, look, sorry, man, let me help you dry off. And you help them dry off, and you just want to whisper, I want to bury my head in your chest. Is that weird? But, man, just go home and bang some chicks, man. That's what's up. Hey, America.
Not in NASCAR zone.
NASCAR's on, man. Woo! America, MAGA, build the ball, 2020. Woo! Right bar.
Did you say build them all?
No,
Build them all.
Build the mall, 2020. Free bar, strip mall for everybody. A lap dance on every man and a strip mall in every school. So speaking of strip, you want to go ahead and read that Sencho question for tonight.
I can do it. Did you want to cue the Sencho intro?
The Centro?
Hola, my friends. Welcome back to Sencho Barbosa's Hot Dog. Conmigo, Sencho Barbosa. Tonight, Roberto is on vacaciones. So I got his former lover, Justin, to read question. Go ahead, Justin. Read me a cuestión que me está preguntando la gente.
Dear Sancho, spelled wrong. Sancho.
That's me.
If you happen to cross paths with the so-called world's most interesting man, what would you say to him? Is Dos Equis a worthy brew? I would appreciate the opportunity to receive your reflections on this matter. MP Collector, Shark Aficionado.
Ay, MP Collector, mira. Let me tell you, my friend. Dos Equis is a beautiful, delicious, smooth beer. Goes down without a problema, okay? It makes me feel great when I just had a delicious enchilada con un side de ropa vieja y un poquitico de arroz con picarillo negro. Tú sabes, Bobby? And it is just on fire. I like it even better when I had that piece of shit, world most interesting man, serve me wearing just a banana hammock that says, shh, my dong is sleeping. That is what I think of him. He's a bitch. When people say, what's it like meeting the world's most interesting man? I say, Sancho talks to himself all the time. That's all, my friend. That's it. That's all.
Short and sweet. Thank you, Sancho.
I mean, I guess you can't say thirsty when you live in water.
Apt words, Greg.
That's true. Can't believe Sancho doesn't like the world's most interesting man, who's so interesting he doesn't even need a name. So weird. So I think that's it for tonight.
I think so.
We got a good show.
You want to take us out of here, Matt?
Yes, as always, you can check us out on Facebook on facebook.com/shatteredcast Uncut.
Hey, you're Matt.
Oh, hell yeah, man. You can also check out our friends over at the Cool Table Network, like Toy Detox, and of course our friends at Enter the Realm and Nerd Rage Radio. They don't listen to us either. Be sure to check out T2RX6 on youtube.com/user T2RX6. And be sure to check out Greg for Mercy and random groups throughout Facebook, because he's probably an admin there, tolerating your shit as well.
Last I saw, he's an admin of my local community, too. He just pops up everywhere.
Very weird. I mean, he doesn't even live in Ocala, and he's an admin of Ocala's Dirty Laundry and the yard sale. I don't even know how the fuck he got in there. Also, check me out on Facebook, youtube.com/user/Oscar NJBoy, OSCAR NJBOY. Be sure to check out our friend Deluxe, whose user handle is transfan32. And for the sake of promise, we ask you to please collect responsibly, be careful out there, and be good to yourselves and each other.
Shut the fuck up. Chip.
You gotta tell me what to do. Shut your fucking mouth, Chip, you crippled piece of shit.